Imagine a poor farmer who didn't even have money to buy shoes. Yet only a few years later, he stood on a stage wearing a fine suit, holding a check worth $1 million. How does a man go from barefoot in the mud to a millionaire admired by thousands? This is not just a story. It's a shocking, emotional journey filled with pain, struggle, and unbelievable transformation. And today, you're going to hear it in English, step by step, while also learning powerful life lessons that may change your own future. Welcome to our English Learning Story channel. In this video, you will not only listen to a powerful real-life style story about a farmer who became a millionaire, but you'll also learn new vocabulary, emotional expressions, and life-changing lessons. So listen carefully, repeat phrases if you like, and at the end, reflect on what this story teaches us about dreams, hard work, and never giving up. Now, let's begin the story of the farmer who became a millionaire. The farmer's struggles. There was once a man named Daniel, a farmer living in a small village in America. Daniel woke up every day before the sun rose. His life was simple. He worked in the fields. He took care of the animals. He sold a little grain in the local market. But life was never easy for him. His clothes were old, his shoes had holes, and sometimes he didn't even have enough food for his family. He had 2 children, a wife, and old parents to take care of. Every night, Daniel sat outside his small wooden house, looking up at the stars and whispering, "God, is this my life forever? Will I always be poor? Will I die a farmer who never saw the world?" But Daniel was not like other farmers. Deep inside his heart, he carried a burning dream. He often said to himself, "I may be poor today, but my mind is rich. If I keep learning, if I keep trying, one day my life will change." The pain that changed everything. One rainy evening, Daniel's life took a tragic turn. His younger son fell sick, very sick. Daniel rushed to the hospital. The doctor looked at him and said, "Your son needs medicine immediately, or he won't survive the night." Daniel's hands shook. He pulled out his pockets. Empty, not even a single dollar. He begged the doctor, "Please, save my son. I'll work for you for free. I'll do anything. Just give me the medicine." But the doctor refused. Daniel walked out into the rain, his son's weak voice calling, "Papa, Papa," in his ears. That night, his son died in his arms. Daniel cried louder than the storm around him. He screamed at the sky, "Why, God? Why did you take my child? Is it because I am poor? Is it because I am weak?" That night, Daniel made a promise. "I will never let poverty take another life in my family. I will rise. I will fight. Even if the world laughs at me, I will become rich. I will become successful. I will become free." The turning point. The next morning, Daniel walked into the village market with a new fire in his eyes. He noticed something he had never seen before. Farmers were selling their products too cheap. Middlemen, businessmen in between, were buying from them at low prices and selling in the city for huge profits. Daniel thought, if I can connect farmers directly with the city market, both sides will win. Farmers will earn more, and city people will get fresh food cheaper. It was a simple idea, but no one else saw it. Daniel decided to act. He borrowed a small cart, filled it with fresh vegetables, and traveled miles to the nearest city. At first, city people laughed at him. "Who is this dirty farmer selling food on the street?" But Daniel smiled and kept going. He offered clean, fresh vegetables at lower prices. Slowly, customers started coming. Day by day, his sales grew. Rise to success. Daniel didn't stop. Every week, he went to more villages, gathered food from farmers, and sold it in the city. Soon, he earned enough to buy a truck. Then he started a small company. But success didn't come without pain. Some rich businessmen tried to stop him. They spread lies about him. They even threatened him. But Daniel remembered his son's face and he whispered, "I can't stop now. I've come too far." He worked day and night, traveling in the cold, in the heat, in the rain. His hands bled from carrying sacks of potatoes. His back hurt from long hours, but his heart was unstoppable. Years passed. Daniel's company grew bigger. He opened storage centers, hired workers, and connected hundreds of farmers to city markets. One day, Daniel looked at his bank account and couldn't believe his eyes. He was a millionaire, the millionaire farmer. Daniel wore a fine suit and stood on a big stage in the city. Reporters took his photos. People clapped for him. But Daniel didn't smile because of the money. He smiled because he remembered the promise he made on that stormy night. No more lives lost to poverty. He built schools in his village. He gave free medicines to poor families. He created jobs for hundreds of people. And when he walked through his old village, children shouted, "Look, that's Daniel, the farmer who became a millionaire." Life lessons. Now let's stop for a moment and learn the life lessons from Daniel's story. Pain can become your power. Sometimes life will break you, but you can turn that pain into motivation. Dream bigger than your situation. Even if you are poor today, your mind can be rich. Your dream can take you anywhere. Hard work beats excuses. Daniel didn't complain forever. He acted. Action creates change. Success is not just money. Real success is when you use your money to help others, to change lives, to give hope. Never forget where you came from. Daniel was always proud to be a farmer. His roots gave him strength. Emotional closing. My dear friends, maybe you are struggling today. Maybe you feel life is unfair. Maybe you think success is for others, not for you. But remember Daniel, the poor farmer who became a millionaire. He lost his child. He lost everything, but he refused to give up. And because of that, his story inspires us today. So don't let your pain kill you. Let your pain build you. One day, maybe your story will inspire the world too. Thank you for listening to this English learning story, The Farmer Who Became a Millionaire. If you learned something today, new English words, emotional expressions, or just a lesson for your own life, then share this story with someone who needs hope. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite lesson from this story. This is your channel for English stories with life lessons. See you in the next video.